those kinds of Western side, they more focus on novel style, less pictures, more text.
Okay, get something. So as for someone who's getting into the competitive space, how daunting is it?
Well, there is a learning curve, I'd say. You definitely will feel the difference between somebody who knows what they're doing and somebody who's just starting out. And there will be those kinds of actors in the community that are very hyper competitive. So they're gonna be like, oh look, why aren't you doing this? They're gonna backseat you on how you play. And there are those kinds of things
Kasi I feel like
you'll never remove.
Remove na. Pero importante kasi like, kunyari may nag-backseat sa'yo, di ba? And like, the guy's right behind you and you're just like and they're doing that. It's kind of very, you're gonna shrink. You feel like you're gonna shrink.
No, I mean, honestly, it's part of the learning process. So for me, for example, when I got in first, definitely I wasn't as good as I am now. I wouldn't be, I'm not gonna flex, but you know, I wouldn't be a regional champion for nothing.
Oh, regional champion!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. So I was regional champion. I wouldn't reach those heights if it wasn't for nothing. It wasn't for, you know, you have to take that first step. You're gonna have to find the people who are more or less for you. Like, for me, I was very lucky that I had a circle of friends that we were all playing the same thing. But maybe not everyone's like that. So
you want to give them a shout out, the people who have
the NOHK boys. We've been together for how many years? 10-ish years. Yeah,
Okay.
I love you guys. We've been through like what, 5-ish different card games together.
Oh, nami rin ah.
No, because we just hop around. It's like, oh, we get bored by this, we move to this. We get bored by this, we move to this. And then suddenly we just keep going back to wherever we want to have fun.
Okay, gets naman.
Because that's the most important part. As long as you're having fun and you're enjoying the game and the community, not really the community, but like the people around you in general, you're fine. Because games have a tendency, it's not just exclusive to video games, but card games, every kind of game, as long as they're growing, they're gonna experiment. And when they experiment, there's something called power creep.
Okay.
And when power creep happens and gets out of control, you know, you don't want to play that game anymore, right?
So, explain that to me later.
Yeah,
The question is, how do you arm a first person? Oh, just like me, in getting into a game.
If say, for example,
Like
if I were to give you advice, I'd say, well, one, don't get it into the physical side. Unless you have money. Yeah. Not immediately.
Okay.
Unless you have money or you're willing to go on the budget build.
Because that's pretty expensive. Card games.
Card games can be really expensive depending on the game and how you really want to play it. Right? So that's one of the ideas. If you really want to go into the physical side, face to face, I suggest learning more of the fundamentals so you can make like the budget versions of the really expensive ones. Like, they might not be as consistent, they may not work 100% of the time, even 80% of the time. They might work like 50-60% of the time, but if you can do it, you can do it. And that's like you're slowly rolling the board. And then, you know, as you get along, you get more cards, you get improve and be like, oh, I'll find my style and then I'll stick to that.
So, you say that, di ba? Kasi you hear mga expensive mga cards. Like,
Yes.
Are specific types of cards expensive more than
Yes.
others? Yes. Damn. So,
Okay, I mean, I would like to point out that the trophy of my regional trophy, I managed to sell for $200 US.
200 US, that's 50, 100, 100,000.
No. Sorry.
Nearly.
No. It's like 10,000.
10,000 pesos.
More or less, yeah.
More or less. Yeah. That's a lot of money. Okay. Ganun naman. I guess like ganun naman talaga. Can you explain to me the basics of a card game, or do we need to get more specific?
We can. Generally, there's 4 things in every card game. There's your resources. There's your actual, you know, the units, and then the win condition.
Okay.
So, for every card game, I believe that those would be your 3 things that you'd have to, you know, think of.
Okay.
Each card game has their own resource. If you've heard of Magic, you've played Magic, it's lands.
It's lands, so yung mga
Yes.
things that you have to play in order to get yung,
The things that you want to do, right?
yung mana resources.
Yes,
diba?
exactly. So you have magic with lands. Cardfight Vanguard has counter blast, which basically means you have to take the damage. You have to get hit to do things, right?
Oh, okay. So ito. But Yu-Gi-Oh does not have it.
It does.
It does?
That's what people take for granted.
Okay. Explain to me
The
this.
cards in your hand are your resource. If you don't have it, you cannot use it.
Oh.
That's why cards like Pot of Greed are banned, because it's an easier way to get your resources.
Okay.
So
paano yung meme na?
yeah.
I summon Pot of Greed.
Some Pot of Greed. You just keep drawing the cards, and then eventually you'll get what you need to win. Right?
Okay. Gets.
And you know how Exodia works. So the meme before was I run everything Pot of Greed, and then all 5 pieces of Exodia is just gonna draw into Exodia.
Oh my god, that's actually so smart.
It's
that
a
was
meme.
legal.
It's not legal. It's a meme. But an Exodia deck, actually, all forms of Exodia decks right now are just like that.
Oh,
It's just the resource is just draw your cards into eventually getting Exodia.
so it's just your RNG Exodia.
Yes.
Okay. So
So the things you take for granted, they're resources. So the cards in your hand for Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, because in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not exactly a resource na you have to pay for something to use it.
yeah.
It's more of if I have it, I use it.
Oh.
And then my opponent will say, I have this to stop the thing that you want to use. That's why Ash Blossom is one of the things. If you hear Yu-Gi-Oh every now and then, I was like, I will Ash Blossom or something, I will Effect Veiler or something. It's those kinds of cards. They're trying to stop what your opponent is doing.
Okay, gets. Okay. So, moving on from that. Ano pa ba yung, you said 2 things. I stopped you for the second one.
Yeah, so with resource. And then your win condition. So each card game has their own way of winning. For example, of course, the general way of doing it is through life totals. Magic has 20 in a 60 card format, 40 if you're playing Commander.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh has 8,000 life points because Asians like numbers by the thousands.
Oh!
Yes, if you
Asians like numbers by the thousands.
Yes, so across a lot of Asian card game sites, so if you're Japanese card games, most of the numbers are always in increments of thousands or hundreds.
Okay.
They don't like 10, 1 because they think it's small. Like for example, in Magic, you have like a 15, 15. It's already big.
Yeah.
But if you put it in Asian games, like 15,000.
Oh, it gets. So that's where the 15,000, mga thousands come from.
Yes, like for example, I remember correct. I forgot the Yu-Gi-Oh meme. I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh because it's the easiest one to relate for you. But there are cards that are like, oh look, I'm gonna deal 8,000 damage to you in 1 turn. I'll attack you twice with a 4,000.
So it's much less na parang it makes sense. It's much more for I have 8,000.
Yes, big number equals good.
So that's usually an Asian trait of a card game. Or no?
That's more of a general card game, but in a sense, big number equals good. But when they're printing cards in Asia, it's always by the thousands.
It's always by the thousand. Okay. Gets. Okay.
It's never just 1, 1, 2, 2, 3.
Okay, so does that translate to other like mga card games?
Yes, Vanguard usually has power by the 10,000, 5,000. That's the always increment. It will never go between lower than 1,000. WeiB-Schwarz is, I think, it will never be lower than 500.
Okay.
And then, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh has a weird thing where, look, it's always at least 3 digits to increase. Pokemon design is more of Western, I guess, but it's always like 80, 90, 100, 60. It's intense. It's never single digit.
Okay. Get some. Alright. So, since we got that down, what should a player focus on in a specific TCG?
Honestly,
Yeah.
wherever you have fun. That's how I would put it. I know a lot of people who don't even step into the hyper competitive space. They enjoy more of the constructing the deck side, and then they probably sell it or use it, but they don't really show up to the weekly events. They just play with their friends. Like, oh look, it's an achievement for me that I've built this. It's
so it's
100% expression of myself. And then yeah.
Oh, so binubuo mo yung mga cards.
Yes, you build.
So that's where the fun comes in.
For some people.
For some people. Okay.
Then of course, other people, again, we like the competitive scene. If we win, we win. Losing is, that we'll never take that away because there's a winner and a loser in any kind of game. So there will be people who enjoy it more competitively. There are other people who enjoy the more social aspect of the games. That's why Magic Commander is picking up, because it's more of a way to socialize with people instead of, it's a 1 versus 1 and then I'm gonna kill you, you're gonna kill me, right?
I like Commander.
Yeah, Commander
is so fun.
Exactly, right? When you're gonna politic your race, like, if you do anything that hurts me, I
Yeah,
exactly.
Because I like
that kind of dynamic you cannot get in anywhere else that is a single player trading card game. That's why multiplayer will always be a different piece.
That's so fun. Like your MTG, like Magic the Gathering. I know a little bit, but not a lot. The Magic the Gathering, like the board clears for commanders are so fun. Like when someone pulls that out. So I think you should explain what board clearing
The
works.
board clearing, basically, especially in Magic, for example, there's this one dude who has like an army, and then everyone is like, well, we're all kind of having a problem dealing with that army. If you draw what is called a board wipe or a board clear, it's a literal one card that removes all of that problems away.
It's crazy. It's so fun.
Yes.
It like ruins everybody's plan, and you're just like, okay, well, I ruined my own plan as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, it becomes a reset, and then everyone now has to slowly build back up to the way that they want to win, right? And the thing with Commander is there's many ways to win. It's not just, reducing everybody's life totals to 0.
That's just 100%. But typically, Commander takes a lot longer to end, diba?
Depends.
Because I remember I was in a computer shop and I was playing Commander with like 4 different people.
Online. It depends. The thing is, funny thing with Wizards is right now they impose a system called brackets.
Oh.
So that with that kind of bracket system, it more or less categorizes the deck that you have to show the power level. So like say bracket 1 is quite literally out of the box the commander deck that you can buy.
So it's parang this is like a League of Legends thing na parang just like a tier list. Like, it's like a tier list of like champions who are good.
No,
No,
it's more of an optimization thing. So like
parang this deck
this is
good.
the starter deck.
Yeah.
And then the next bracket is slightly upgraded starter deck. The third one is optimized starter deck. Number 4 is highly tuned starter deck.
So,
and then finally, number 5 is no holds barred.
Okay, question.
Oh,
These are their setup. These are so not set up. It's not ours. Okay lang. But I have to ask. Yung question was, are these like gatekeep with money?
No.
Yung fine-tuned decks?
No, because there are certain fine-tuned decks that don't even cost that much.
Hey,
it's just the bracket is more of an efficiency. How efficient you win. Because the ones on the highest bracket, which is bracket 5, typically win on like the first or second turn. Assuming they have the things that they have.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just how fast you win.
Okay, so which game lasts longer? Parang a typical 1v1 game or a commander game?
Anything beyond bracket 3?
It gets messy?
No. It's faster than a 1v1 game.
So, it's just like, 4 people just like laying down cards.
I'd be like, if you have it, you have it. And then I was like, oh, I have the win. Can anyone stop me? That's literally it. You just have to demonstrate it at that point.
Okay. So basically, it's like chess na parang at which point na the two masters just enter a stage na parang I forfeit.
No, it's not that I forfeit. It's more of
parang
I have the win. Can anyone stop this? If anyone doesn't stop this, I just win right now.
Okay, gets. Okay. So that's how Commander works. So
that's high-level Commander.
High-level Commander.
Like bracket 5.
I'm a noob.
But if you're in the newer space, I'd most likely see you in bracket 1 or 2 space. And those are the ones that are kind of grindy, and that's where all the fun parts come in.
It's literally, I just got a brawl. Like
exactly.
A fist fight. I love those. Pag low tier fights.
Yes, it's like if you're playing Tekken, you're like a low tier god or something.
Low tier god.
And then the thing is, it's unlike, say for example, fighting games, you have low tier characters.
Yeah.
If you're playing Commander and Magic, any commander can be either low tier or high tier depending on what's accompanying it.
I see.
So, like for example, me, I have a bracket 3 Brago deck that I can tune down for people who aren't in the bracket 3 by just removing like 4 cards to make it less efficient.
Okay. So do you, there's a random question. Can a new player somehow beat a veteran player?
In Magic?
I wouldn't say Magic, in general.
In general, again, that depends on the cards
that you have.
That depends on the card game. Because there are card games that are more forgiving to newer players. And there are card games that you really feel the gap.
I see.
So, say for example, in Magic the Gathering, you can win provided your bracket is the same. So like say everyone's playing bracket 1, sure, the veteran has an advantage in terms of like the rules, what they know what their cards do.
Yeah.
But it's not a guarantee that they win because suddenly they could just get hit by 40 1/1 squirrels for no reason.
What's a 41-1 squirrel?
40 pieces
of
one squirrels.
Squirrels talaga is the name of the card.
It's a squirrel token. So there are cards that make 1/1. We generally call them weenies.
Yeah, yung mga 1/1 mga.
The 1/1 units.
I remember dun sa.
But the meme is it's always squirrels.
Okay. So there's squirrels.
Yes, there are actual squirrels.
Naalala ko kasi I was playing like Hearthstone old before.
Yeah.
Di ba when you play Luther the Paladin?
Yes.
Paladin, you get to summon like a 1/1 silver hand.
Yes.
Recruit. I remember like spamming that.
Yeah, there are bracket 1 decks that do that. They spam
like
1/1 squirrels, or maybe 2/2 Astartes if you want. This is a Warhammer commander.
Yeah, I've played the Warhammer. But
yeah.
My friend said that deck was so expensive like in real life.
Can we not talk about the price? No, it's more of a supply thing.
Supply thing.
It's a supply thing. Everyone likes Warhammer. Everyone got into Warhammer, and then suddenly a lot of cards from that deck suddenly became meta pieces for the 60-card 1v1 formats.
Okay. So for a new player,
yeah,
what do you call that? What do you call the area that's yung more economic side of the game? That's the competitive side, more the economic.
The secondary market. I'd say the secondary market.
The secondary market.
Yeah.
That?
I mean, it's generally the same with how a regular secondary market for anything goes. For example, you want a specific card. I
want Rebute Gilliman.
Yeah, you want Rebute Gilliman. I have Rebute Gilliman. I will sell Rebute Gilliman for like 500. Would you like to buy it? That's secondary market already.
So how much originally is?
There is no Rebute Gilliman. The closest thing we have is Marnie.
Oh, it's Marnie. I'm Marnie. I want Marnie.
Pull up TCG player right now.
TCG player? Damn! I don't know TCG player. What's TCG player?
TCG player generally is a price guide website that a lot of Magic the Gathering players use to price cards. And then they just convert it to... It's on dollar pricing, so you convert it to peso from there.
Oh, okay.
Depending on the person. Some people convert it at 50 if they're nice. Some people convert it at 65 if they're assholes.
Oh. Explicit use terms, sorry.
Sorry.
Pero ganun talaga, we'll be using that. Rather, no, we'll try to not use a lot of
I would like to apologize
it's fine,
for my French.
But typically, kasi ako, I don't know. Typically, when I buy, the almost recent thing that I buy when it comes to decks is usually built name deck. That was when I was a kid.
Yes.
Those fake decks from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, the real pre-builts are a thing.
Yung fake I bought the fake card.
Yeah, the ones are like
so I don't know how you technically like buy cards themselves. Kasi kung alam ko, I don't know if this is also in real life na parang in Hearthstone, you open packs.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
That is exactly how you buy cards primarily. That's why we go to the secondary market if you want specific cards.
Oh.
That's why we call the primary market, for example, you buy either the pre-builts, packs, or whatever other specialty stuff that they have. Magic the Gathering has been exploring a lot recently with, especially with their Marvel collab. Figurine plus one Magic card.
I did not know that.
So I believe that was
Goes to show na how little I actually know
Yes.
about the TCGs.
So that is one of the things. You buy a figurine, you get a Magic card, a specific Magic card that is tied to that figurine.
Okay, so masaya akong bata na pag nakuha mo yung card na yun. Oh, I got the card that I like!
I mean, even when you're an adult, if you suddenly pull, your Chase Rare,
What's a rare? Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. When you pull a Chase Rare, basically, yes, it's either I'm using this or I'm trading this away to get stuff that I want.
Oh, okay. So ako, I want a Warhammer deck.
Mm-hmm.
Can I buy a pre-built deck?
Yes, because
in the first, it's not in the secondary market.
Yes, it's the primary because all 4 factions that are available in Warhammer, that would be Chaos,
Tyranid.
Imperium, Tyranids, and Necrons.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are pre-built.
Oh!
The problem is the supply. That's where, it becomes pricey.
Okay.
Because a lot of people either want it as the pre-built, want pieces of it, so they buy it, piece it out because some cards are really
better the pre-built deck is good, but you can
make it better.
You make it better.
Exactly.
Damn.
Or the other way of piecing it out is when you're piecing. Okay, I'll give an example. For the Imperium deck in particular, you have a card called Triumph of Saint Catherine.
Yeah.
That card in the 1v1 format, if you're playing white, you most likely will run it. There's a color. If you've played Magic before, there's colors.
Oh.
So you have 5 colors in Magic. You have red, blue, black, white, and green. So red is of course your color of passion, aggression, aggressive stuff. Blue is your color of mindfulness, control, knowledge.
Mm.
Black is the color of death.
Okay.
Anything that has to do with death and the cycle of death. White is the color of justice, holiness, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then green is the color of nature. So
we have to get into the lore.
We can get into the lore another time.
Another time.
But that's the basic 5 colors explained, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into colorless because technically it's not a color, but there will be cases in Magic. That's a story for
and story for another day. Right now we're just trying to get into certain. Parang we're prodding into I'm prodding into certain RPGs.
Yeah. So
but if you want to much more focus on a specific TCG or anything
we
like
can
that,
have
you
an
can just
episode
comment on the section and then we'll go deeper into that.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just prodding into different areas.
Yeah, definitely. Back to so we have the 5 colors. Again, I'm using Triumph of Saint Catherine as an example.
Yeah.
Is most likely a staple in a lot of control decks in the 1v1 format called Legacy. Because Legacy is a format where it's 60 cards. You can use any card that isn't on the reserve list.
What's a reserve list?
That is a list of cards that Magic the Gathering will very rarely reprint ever.
Ito yung mga OGs.
Yes, the OGs.
Okay.
So, then of course it has its own ban list and stuff. As long as it's not banned in Legacy, you're good. You can use any card.
Okay.
And then, Triumph of Saint Catherine in Legacy is always an inclusion, maybe 1 or 2.
What does Triumph Saint Catherine do?
She costs 5 normally, 5 mana.
5 mana. So you have to wait. Kung tama ako, you have to wait 5 turns in order to generate 5 mana?
Yes.
Okay.
But she has a mechanic called Miracle. So if she is the first card you draw,
you can summon her immediately?
By paying 2.
Oh my god, that's so fun! That's so cool! Warhammer is so fun!
Yeah, it's actually in lore too, because Triumph of Saint Catherine.
Yeah.
Saint Catherine just goes down, right?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, it's saving everybody in the Imperium.
That's so good, yeah.
So, it's a mechanic called Miracle.
What would it do?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, cards like Triumph of Saint Catherine are very, very sought after. So, that's what makes the Imperium deck pricey.
Oh.
Because people want the deck just because of Triumph of St. Catherine.
So, sinasabi mo Warhammer 40K's factions are broken in Magic?
Not necessarily.
necessarily.
They're good, but broken is I wouldn't call the term broken.
Okay, so
They're generally just good.
okay. So what is the term broken?
Specifically in Magic,
In general,
okay.
in TCGs.
Anything that makes the game uninteractive and unfun. For me, personally, that's what I would call something that is broken.
So, diba it's like playing a game in a specific way.
Yes, like for example, say somebody in a Commander game playing Solitaire.
So diba for Commanders typically you're just playing for fun, diba?
Yes.
Like
And then suddenly, look, technically...
Someone's literally try-harding.
No, not try-harding,
try-harding.
but it's more...
But I want to win.
No,
but
it's
isn't
the
that try-harding?
hyper-efficient way of doing it.
Someone's min-maxing.
Yeah, it's the hyper-min-maxing.
Okay. So min-maxing is basically...
I wouldn't say completely broken, but it's...
No, min-maxing is like efficiency. You're playing to the point of efficiency, like maximum efficiency.
No, that's just it's being bracket 5.
Bracket 5.
You're basically playing bracket 5.
In Commander.
Yes.
So,
you're basically playing bracket 5 in a bracket 2 game. That's broken, definitely.
Okay.
Because everyone else will be like, what the hell are you doing?
So for a new player, would that be unfun for a person like
Yeah, definitely. Because you'd be like, I don't even know how I lost. I just lost.
I just lost, dude. Why are you just standing there? I want to play my Space Marine.
Exactly. I didn't even get to summon Marnius, Calgar, or Abaddon.
And especially that's gotta stop for a new player, diba? Because
Yeah,
all
it's
he
gotta
wants to do
suck.
is just like play Marnius, Calgar, and RP that shit, diba?
Exactly. So, I mean, broken can be defined many ways in card games. I'd say it's more reserved towards card design. Like, it makes it to a point that either everybody's playing it because it's just that good, and then the other one would be, it just makes the game unfun in general.
Okay. Especially for new players. This kind of
Yes.
stuff.
So, what's a good example? In Magic in particular. In Commander, there's nothing is exactly too broken in Commander, so you can't
Kasi the game is designed for fun, right?
Yes.
Commander is designed for fun.
Yes.
So
Primarily.
if you're getting into Magic, best way to get into
No, I wouldn't say best.
Parang fun way
The fun way
to get into
to get
it.
into it is definitely Commander.
At Commander.
Yeah. The fun, a lot of people would use the C word casual way of going about it. Because definitely not gonna...
The C word, why would you frame it like that? Is it some sort of...
because sometimes there's in card games in general, when you say casual, it's somebody who doesn't really take the game too seriously, or somebody, it has a negative connotation. Where it's like, oh, I'm just a casual, people use it as an excuse to like, oh, like, whether they're losing. So it might rub people off the wrong way, right?
Okay.
So,
baka naman new player, casual talaga siya.
yeah, definitely. It's like when you're a veteran and suddenly, oh, I'm just using my casual deck.
Oh, just a casual? Nah.
I don't show up weekly. I'm just a casual. I'm washed.
I'm washed, no?
Right.
Yeah.
So we have stuff like that. And people kind of overuse that excuse.
Okay, would you say that Commander is the ARAM retirement home for League of Legends for Magic the Gathering?
I wouldn't call it the ARAM retirement home because it's the most popular one right now.
No.
But I definitely say that it's a fresh breath of air from the hyper-competitive 60-card formats. Because at some point, those formats become so broken that you don't want to deal with them. So it'd be like, I'm putting this in league terms. I don't want to deal with Zahen being broken, right?
Yeah.
Why don't I just go on ARAM?
Okay, so for those who don't know, League of Legends is
Yes.
a mobile game.
Yes.
You might have played ML,
Dota 2. I mean, League of Legends is definitely
League of
popular.
Legends, if you know League of Legends, probably know Figure, not the rest of that. Then we'll go.
Yeah, Zahen is one of the more new characters, and then
Therefore broken.
not really broken.
No,
but
it's just like hard.
unrefined yet.
Yeah.
Because you need to balance it out. You need to see how the interactions go as the game goes along. Because people will find more ways to make him fun or unfun depending on how they want to play.
Right. Going back muna tayo to card games.
So it becomes like that.
Yeah.
The 60 card formats become the better C word is cancerous.
Cancerous. Okay.
To the point that either it's like a 2-3 deck format where it's rock, paper, scissors. So all you're expecting is, oh, if I'm playing a rock deck, paper decks will 100% beat me, but I 100% win against the scissor decks.
Okay,
if I fight against another rock deck, it's just whoever plays the rock deck better.
Okay, yes.
So it just becomes a trifecta.
Okay.
And of course, if you're facing the same thing over and over and over again, or you more or less have an expectation of what you're facing, it becomes boring, right? Commander, because of how it's designed, how there is only literally one copy of everything except the basic lands. It now becomes more varied and fun because anybody can play the way they want to. The choice of cards they want to put in is not as restrained. Because, again, you can only run one of your best card instead of the regular 60 card formats where you can run 4 of it at maximum.
Makes sense. Damn. So, intro. For ano,
Yes.
do you think that all that we've learned right now, that's like very, what do you call this?
I think there are a lot of things we haven't touched on because you definitely more focused on Commander and the design. But in terms of like, especially for somebody who's newer in getting in, we touched upon it a bit. Like, there's 2 ways to buy cards. You have the primary and the secondary market. A lot of people get intimidated by the secondary market.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
that's money.
Yeah, it's money. This is where the price comes in. You hear, stuff like Triumph of St. Catherine being really expensive. I don't know how much she is now, but at some point she was the main reason why a lot of Warhammer
So that's why
Imperium decks got spiked up in price.
100%. And that's why most people typically go online.
Exactly. Because they go to the secondary market still.
No, online. Online meaning they play the game.
Yeah. More online. They don't do physical.
So
which
you said
is
na
still
the intro is the best, right? The intro to a card TCGs.
Yes.
If I remember this correctly, is playing online.
Not physically.
Not physically.
If you can play not physically, that would be much better. I would highly stress this for Magic in particular because there's a lot of ways to play that game online. It might not be applicable to other card games because they might not have the same platforms. But since Magic is very popular, Magic has had like how many different... Magic has been here for like more than 30 years. So more or less, the idea is people have found ways to play Magic without actually buying the card.
So can you give us an idea?
Definitely, you mentioned one already because you did play Magic on Magic Arena in 2016.
Arena.
So Magic Arena in 2016 was a game that was launched by Wizards themselves. Wizards is the creator of Magic.
Yep.
Another one, an older version of it, is Magic Online, but I'm pretty sure that's paid. I haven't really tried it personally, but that's another way.
Yeah.
Third one is for all of you D&D people there and board game players out there that have heard of this